Hi, good evening, Jan. So, yeah. So, hi, Jan. I've asked you to meet me today to discuss a matter that recently took place with one of our workers.
Oh, what's happened?
We have one worker who is currently working with Megan, a 25 years old woman, who just diagnosed with mental health issues. So, she's been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, which we understand that can be that requires help. So, so she had this support workers working with her. Um, it was very good at first, and then when Megan like informed or said that she's have a female partner, this triggers our caseworker to be a bit rude with her. Actually, she said that gay people are evil and should be go straight to hell for their lifestyle choice, which is unacceptable for us. So, and then what happened? And what happened with Megan? She deteriorates. Her situation, or yeah, situation deteriorates, and now she's a bit agitated, and there's no doesn't want to work with our caseworker anymore. So I see that this kind of problem has to do with an organization-wide approach, and also it's systemic issue. So that's why I called you to because I need your help, and then maybe do things and then yeah update everything or policies and procedures to prevent this kind of situations to happen again. So are you okay? Are you comfortable now?
Oh, this is very upsetting.
Okay. Do you need someone to come with us during our meeting to help us help with this issue?
Um, yeah, no, I should be
Okay, so excuse me. Lastly, manager, I'm just gonna do some updates and in regards with discrimination and harassment and bullying in our organization, and then maybe we'll come up what kind of solution that we can provide to this one to yeah prevent it to happening again, and maybe also another approach to Megan, which is who really needs a support worker. Maybe we can find a replacement for her. Okay, so in regards with discrimination, so I'll just gonna tell you about what types of discrimination that we have here. So yeah, as you sorry. So since you already know our organization policies, procedures, and our duty of care, um, so that is fine. No need for us to update that one. And then yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you about our organization policy and procedures regarding diversity, bullying, and discrimination and harassment. So as what we researched before, so there's two types of discrimination that can happen. Um, Discrimination occurs when an individual or group is treated unfavorably because of a personal attribute that is protected by law. Excuse me. Unlawful discrimination can occur directly. The person or group is tested less favorably than others because they have a protective attribute compared to other persons or group without that attribute. For example, um, uh, yeah. For example, in what Megan's case is that a caseworker sees that gay people or people in LGBTQ are not good. They should not have they should not as what she said should not be here because of their lifestyle. So in regards to that one, still Megan is we all still people of our society, and even LGBTQ people are yeah still part of the society that needs to get the proper service, to be treated equally and fairly, to be respected. So yeah, in Megan's case, there's a bit of discrimination happening there. So another type is indirectly. Indirectly means when a person is an or a system or procedure requirement treats everyone the same, but in doing it ends up actually or potentially disadvantaging to a person. So with this one, so I've noted this one before. Um, when we have like um, a organization like iCheck, right? Then it's before, so we mandate or have a mandatory eye check for every employee we have, and then for those who pass have like or fit to work are mostly people who have good eyesight, and unfortunately we didn't notice that people with bad eyesight or having problems with the eyes fails, and then yeah, actually it's unequal or it's unfair for those people to be participating in this kind of tests, which we all know that they may fail. So I think also we need to, and then after that one we did another test which is beneficial to everyone, which is very good. So we wrong our mistakes on that one, and then discrimination can be, yeah, it can target, can hurt different people from age, even breastfeeding mothers can be discriminated also in public, disability, impairment, um, employment activities, gender, yeah, as what with Megan, with gender sensitivity, gender identity, and also racial as well, which is very common here in our country and also in society at the moment. And then yeah, marital status, even pregnant women are also discriminated. And so yeah, so can you share what are your points about what happened?
Um, I think the support case support
Support worker.
worker for Megan. We all know that we have different beliefs, but I think this was handled very poorly by the support worker, and definitely should be held accountable for his actions towards Megan. And I think this can also be linked back to cultural differences and being a diverse city, a diverse country. Us in the administration side should be more mindful of that, and we should be more proactive um, in spreading awareness and education. We should be stuff. I think that stuff like team building or training is important for the success of an organization, so that we can learn to be aware of each other's differences and work with each other towards a common goal. So definitely the support worker should be held accountable for his actions, and we should try and do a counseling session with him as well.
Yeah.
And I think that Megan needs counseling as well. Perhaps that she should be assigned a different support worker from now on. And I think just in the organization, we should do some, team building and training that I said earlier. I think that's important.
Okay. And maybe update our policies, procedures, right, in regards to diversity. Alright, thank you for that one, John. So yeah, so I'm just gonna discuss what are the advantages of having a diverse workplace, or advantages of pursuing and then maintaining and then maybe and strengthen a diverse workplace. So yeah, so workers with diverse culture backgrounds bring unique experiences and perceptions to the people to our organization, and then also there's a lot of ideas or ideas or wealth of knowledge or skills that can benefit the organization from all of our diverse clients and also to our workforce. They collect skills, um, language and cultural understanding, and allows our organization to provide service to our customers on a global basis. And then they workforce that feels comfortable communicating varied points of views provides a larger pool of ideas and also innovation. And spending time with culturally diverse coworkers can slowly break down the subconscious barriers and ethnocentrism and xenophobia. So I think we need to also promote that one more often in our organization, um, and also having a diverse leadership within the firm allows managers and employees to bring new skills and methods for achieving unity within our community. Um, Also, it brings a lot of solutions to achieve common goals, and more diverse ideas are suggested in terms of finding a better and workable answer for improvement. And aside, however, having some advantages, there's also challenges for us. We should be, that's normal for us to encounter any challenges, especially when dealing in different backgrounds. So one challenge is effective communication can be a challenge between employees and diverse cultures, which can directly dampen productivity and cohesiveness. So as what I understand here is that communication is a big problem as well, that we need to find a solution, because coming from different backgrounds, as their different own communication styles, how they speak, their body language as well, that can be offensive to other people. So we need to focus on communication, strengthening our communication here. And information, there's always employees who will refuse to accept the fact that social and cultural makeup of the workplace is changing. So maybe because of our care worker, because that's what is believed. He was being told, or that's what he understands about gay people. So we're going to still encounter people that are resistant to change, and then reversing their ideas. But we'll try our best to eradicate this one. So freedom of choice, freedom of expression is a right for which we should be grateful. But with this freedom comes responsibilities, particularly in our workplace. Specifically, responsibility to express our opinions and manner can diversity and inclusion contributes to a safe and respectful, healthy environment. So, maybe we should focus on communication, education, and respect. Is that okay? And then also, we have our own personal opinions, right? And then also we need to maybe address that one to our employees. So voicing your opinion in a professional manner can boost our employees and improve their morale, and also our company. Leaders who are receptive to opinions, whether they are ideas, constructive feedback, can even concerns over a decision, have employees who are more engaging and productive. So sharing opinions in a workplace can trigger sorts of reaction. Maybe that as what we saw with Megan, she reacted differently with the caseworker's comments about gay people. So it really depends on how we how do you call it one? It really depends on how we say that to people, how we deliver it. So so it's very we need to be cautious and in speaking out our own opinions. Workplace should not become a platform of excessive campaigning or debates on any one of these issues. No one owns the work environment, and regardless of their position, seniority, or stature. The work environment does not belong to the loudest or most emotional person. So it is a communal space that must allow for support and divergent viewpoints, regardless of how uncomfortable a person may become when others disagree with them. So, yeah, maybe we need to add this one to our policy and procedures. And then, excessive conversation on these issues, even in respectful and contented tone, are often disrespectful to others' time and schedule. We need to respect that others come to work not to hear or rehear our passionate opinions on the matters but work. So also we need to strengthen our professional and boundaries and also our professional and relationship. And so now, so as we notice that it's unacceptable behavior to our client, to our worker, right? So we need maybe to put on some education on regarding what are acceptable and unacceptable behaviors. So I already know that you know what are those. So we'll just maybe add more when we making our policies. Um, and so as you mentioned earlier, what are how can we solve this one? So education is a very good instrument or tool for us to do that one. Yeah, we will need to provide education on diversity and inclusion training for employees. It is important that all employees know what constitutes racial discrimination. It can be anything from a comment or mispronounce based on race, a promotion based on race. It's also important to prevent racism and racial discrimination by cultivating respect and inclusion as organization values. And then also we need to focus on diversity in the workplace, ensure that the workplace is ethical and racially diverse. And then, yeah, as I mentioned, we need to write or review our policies, some anti-discrimination policies, and then strengthen that one. And then, yeah, because we are living on a new world now, so it doesn't mean that we should be updating every policies because we're already in this business for a long time. So every year it changes, so we need to update those. And yeah, going to do team building, hold regular team building sessions that focus on employees getting to know each other, and also maybe with our clients as well. So yeah, and then lastly, we need to communicate, encourage open communication in our workplace. All right. So is there anything you want to add?
No, I think it's just a work in progress, and we should develop strategies. We should talk about it.
Yeah. So maybe we'll have a meeting next week and see what our progress is, and then yeah. So hopefully you can start maybe like next week. Okay. So thank you for coming, John.
Thank
So
you.
I hope everything's well with you. So yeah. See you around. Bye.